What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Washington Redskins franchise. We will be taking on the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. Meanwhile, the Bengals will be taking on the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship game. So the second most exciting Sunday all year is taking place here in Landover, Maryland for the start, as the Redskins would have the early game on the day, taking on the Dallas Cowboys obviously in Landover, Maryland. And the Dallas Cowboys got here by upsetting the Detroit Lions last week in a matchup where the top-seeded Detroit Lions were not able to defeat the wild-card Dallas Cowboys. The only wild-card team to advance, as the Seattle Seahawks won their matchup in the first round and faced the Redskins and were promptly obliterated in the divisional round, if I do say so myself. Now Dez Bryant making a huge grab right there, and that was the moment where he decided that Bashaud Breeland was not capable of covering a receiver such as Dez Bryant, as he was not quite fast enough. Ryan Kerrigan with a sack right here, and that is going to be his first of many sacks on the day. I did not show the footage, but he would finish the day with 5 sacks, as well as one of his sacks taking out quarterback Tony Romo later on in the game. As you will see, Mike Kafka will be in later. But Alfred Morris is getting off to a quick start for Washington's offense, as he has 2 big carries right here. And I'm not going to spoil this. Those were his only 2 worthwhile carries all day, as he was not able to get any ground yardage afterward. But he did open up the passing game early on, as Jamison Crowder is going to have a 12 or 14-yard reception right there, And now from the 31, Cousins dropping back, and it's much of the same. Perfect block, and Crowder outruns the entire secondary with that blazing speed and scores a touchdown, 31 yards. He had 45 yards on 2 grabs that drive, as the Redskins had a lot of great plays. Now 2nd and 17 after being sacked, and I did not see the second guy there. I did not see Sean Lee when I threw that ball. I also thought that Crowder would be a little more open, and he would actually maybe jump for the ball. But Sean Lee does intercept that and gets down to the 39-yard line now is where it's going to be, and Dez Bryant is wide open as he beats Fisher Austin with that first step. So we decided to just leave Austin on him, as he's the better cover man. So we are going to move on now to down to the 11-yard line, and that is going to be Jason Witten catching this over Chris Culliver, and so that gets them down to the 1-yard line. And now from the 2, they are going to hand it off to Isaiah Peed, who was filling in for the injured running back Joseph Randall, I believe, who started this game and was injured on the 2nd or 3rd play on a non-contact injury as he was running out of bounds. But now from the 27, Romo goes downfield, and it's Dez Bryant versus Fisher Austin, and Dez Bryant gets the one-up on that one with a pretty great catch. Even though it is Madden and receivers tend to catch the balls over cornerbacks all the time, it was still very impressive. And now Dez wide open again, that time from the slot, so you really can't blame that on either good corner. And now from the 9, Tony Romo's throwing it left, and an amazing catch by Terrence Williams in triple coverage leads to a touchdown. Honestly, could have been caught by Jason Witten if he had tried for the ball, but Alfred Morris is going to pick up a few yards right here. This will probably be his only other productive run all day. As you can see, he only has 53 yards despite gaining 25 on his first 2 carries. And now going downfield is going to be Kirk Cousins to Jamison Crowder, and he is gone. Evades a missed tackle, and that would score a touchdown. And now the Redskins have a little bit of momentum. They get the ball back with 15 seconds after forcing Dallas to punt, and it is going to be going down the field. Jordan Reed gets his team into cross midfield, and now from the 48, Kirk Cousins is going to take a shot down the field, and Deshaun Jackson is wide open, his specialty right there, running in a straight line and then going out to the corner. And that is going to tie up the game here at halftime, as the Redskins would be in field goal range. They were not going to chance it with a touchdown, as they were going to take the points, as that would tie it up at that point. And they get the ball first in the second half. Pierre Garçon making a grab right there, not fumbling it. I actually considered benching him for Rainiel Beasley, and you'll see why I did so on these next couple plays. From the 47, now running the same plays we did earlier with Deshaun, Rainiel Beasley is going to get wide open, and he was going to grab that one down to the 27-yard line. Not known for his speed coming out of college, but you're going to see right here, he gets wide open once again down the field, and Kirk Cousins hits him. He cannot stay in bounds, as there were 3 defenders right there, though. It would be from the 2-yard line. Now Kirk Cousins dropping back, play action, goes corner. Jordan Reed grabs it and falls on his ass as he does, but it would count as the ball did not hit the turf. So that will be a touchdown for the Redskins. And now Mike Kafka in the game, as I alluded to earlier, throwing it down the field. And that is going to be the rookie. I don't remember his name, actually. And Mike Kafka had an okay start for Mike Kafka. but he would not be able to do much more with the Dallas Cowboys offense as they are held to just a field goal, and Washington has all the momentum in the world. Their defense is playing almost Denver-like, and now Kirk Cousins with the game-deciding play right here. Rainiel Beasley has it, and he is running down the field. The Redskins are headed to the Super Bowl. Final score would be 34-20. I'm going to let Nansen Sims run this one out for you.
This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl, and they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game. Well, today we identified the best team in its conference, going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting, but then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.